Hey, yo, yo, yo. I'm sitting here vibing on these vibes like I've been doing all afternoon. I'm gonna give y'all one more thing before I take my lunch break, my time out for the day. Um, I just came across an interview that Stephen A. Smith did on another podcast. I think it was Rap Radar. Shouts out to you guys. Hopefully, y'all don't mind me borrowing this and giving my take on this. All creatives, let's support each other and appreciate it. So I'm gonna go ahead and play and then comment on what I heard Stephen A. Smith say because I'm in this same boat right now and I understand it. And for all you, I'm gonna give y'all a heads up. For all y'all who don't like Trump, this ain't what this about. But this is a quote from Trump, the Stephen A. Smith. And this ain't no thing of who I'm supporting or not. Good logic and great logic transcends a lot, you know? So let me play this.
What Trump said at the time was, he said, I never want you to forget this. He said, and I want you to hold on to this mentality for as long as you possibly can, because it will always be applicable in the world of business. He said, I'm listening. He said, when you go to a bank and you borrow $3 million and you can't pay it back, you got a problem. He said, but if you go to a bank and you borrow $300 million and you can't pay it back, we got right. He said, the moral of the story is, the more you get people to invest in you, the more diligently they must work to ensure your success. And so that is incredibly apropos because ever since that time, once I got back from that 2 year hiatus away from ESPN, I meticulously went about the business of plotting my goal. What Trump said at the time was
fact. So I like that because that's the talk that I'm talking about. Investing with your brothers, investing with your sisters, investing within your own group of people, and stop being afraid to invest in your own group of people. Take the stigma away of who's doing what and who's doing better or whatever. But when someone shows a due diligence of leadership and they take that risk, like the quote just said, if I go to the bank and I go borrow 3 million, okay, it's still on my head, right? Oh, you borrowed 3 million. It's you. You handle that. You pay for that. I'm gonna sit back. But if I go over there and I borrow 300 million and it's for all of us and you get a piece of that and now you got to show and support and do your part, then we got a problem there. And I love that because that's incorporating the people or incorporating your circle, whatever degree those people are to you, you incorporate that into it. So everybody feels responsible. And because you were the person to go initiate that, um, that leadership is still looked upon as leadership that you need to provide. And nothing wrong with that if you feel your shoulders and your mind and your heart is strong enough to do that. So I love that position. I love that quote from Trump to Stephen A. Smith. And I love how he summed it up and said once he got that information, it corrected his career path and he had a purpose and he had a better viewpoint and a better purpose on how to approach that with that kind of information. But see, you only can get that kind of information when you're looking for that mentorship, when you're looking for that knowledge. When you're stepping outside of kind of sometimes your mundane circle, if you're just going around and you're wondering why these opportunities not coming, well, put yourself in different rooms, put on a different suit, put on different shoes, comb your hair different or whatever it needs to be for you to operate in a different space to attract different manifestations. So once you attract those different manifestations and you're ready for it and you dress to impress in your heart and your mind, their opportunity comes. And then it doesn't just come for you. It comes for everyone that wants to be a part of that or everyone that you want to include in that. But it also helps is the moral of the story is, especially in business, if you're not trying to carry the weight all on your own, which you can't because no one can just carry their weight all by themselves when it comes to business. As an entrepreneur, you need a team. So therefore, that makes perfect logic. If you're going to do that, you get the resources, enough resources to distribute amongst the team. So everybody feel important. Everybody seat at the table has a purpose and a responsibility. And so that's what ADOC is about. And that's how to attune degrees of knowledge. Because the more I can help you attune your degrees of knowledge, the better success that you have is the better success I have and the better success that we have as a whole. So that's what it's about. So y'all stop fronting, y'all stop being afraid on interaction and to create, this intergalactic movement that can happen. And you see how I just use the word intergalactic because it ain't just in this space, it's up above too. The sky is the limit. The stars is the limit. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be a part of it. I love quotes like that. It motivates me. And those are the things that I share right now with you people that keeps me going and why it keeps a smile on my face and keeps my shoulders strong for you and for myself. Hey, Doc out.